Warning! The cards you're about to see are previews and are in no way indicative of the final version. All cards are still subject to change. Hello and welcome to another BattleCON Trials of Indine's character preview, featuring Amon, the Containment Specialist. Amon is an artificer bent on locking away dangerous artifacts and relics. With the use of his barrier field, Amon can turn himself into a very powerful and unmovable wall. In the game, Amon is a very powerful counter-attacker who uses his increasing amounts of defense to trade positively against most opponents. Amon's unique ability, Damage Control, basically allows him to increase his danger levels every time he takes damage. As his danger levels increase, his defenses and power increase as well. This means his entire playstyle focuses on repeatedly trading with opponents, as by trading he increases his danger level and increases his potential damage, meaning that he'll oftentimes deal more damage than he takes. However, be very careful with reaching high danger levels, as at some point it actually means that your opponent will trade positively against you. Amon is characterized by his very powerful trading capabilities. He has a multitude of ways to not only dish out damage, he can also take it really well. Indicative of this are his two very powerful styles, Impenetrable as well as Regulation, which both have Soak 3. This is an absurd stat line, as basically Soak 3 in conjunction with his danger levels gives Amon a high amount of trading potential. However, both of these are really interesting, as they're essentially a mix-up. One of them only works if Amon is faster, and the other one only works if Amon is slower. This means that opponents now have to guess, is Amon gonna be faster or slower? And this basically plays into Amon's game plan of messing the opponent up, as he wants them to double guess themselves and possibly play suboptimally, while also gaining the benefits of having a really powerful Soak 3 style. Given the correct mix-up, Amon can become very powerful and very dangerous, especially in melee range. Being the trading monster that he is, Amon pays for his power and defense with poor hit confirm. To remedy this, he has both deflection as well as containment. Deflection allows him to hit almost anyone so long as he's hit first, while, on the other hand, containment allows him to limit his opponent's movement. Both of these can be very useful to remedy his poor hit confirm. Finally, when the danger levels are high, Amon has a way to cash it out in terms of damage. High Alert not only has hit confirm, it also allows Amon to escalate his danger level and gain some bonus power. Given that his danger levels already provide him with defense and power, adding the bonus power from High Alert can lead to some intense amounts of damage, making people regret trading with you to begin with. Amon's biggest weakness is really his lack of hit confirm, which makes him really susceptible to bursts and other retreat effects. Therefore, it's very important for Amon to corner his opponent, and his unique base wall does exactly that, while also providing him with ample defenses. Proper use of wall is very important to be a good Amon, so I really suggest you use it well. Given that Amon trades almost every beat, it's very likely that Amon will be low life at some point in the game, giving him access to his two very interesting overdrive finishers. Code Black essentially plays into his game plan of trading, allowing him to hit the opponent for some decent damage while also soaking damage and healing life. However, remember that this retains his biggest weakness. It has no hit confirm. On the other hand, Lockdown is an overdrive finisher that remedies his lack of hit confirm while also allowing him to remove a style and base from the game. This means that he can easily remove his opponent's burst, which is his biggest counter, which is very powerful for somebody who literally loses the burst most of the time. Amon is one of the characters I'm really excited about. I really like his design, and I really like the idea of a defensive fighter. Most of the time, our brawlers and juggernauts are people who are giant robots who are just so massive that they end up brunting through attacks because, again, they're either made of steel, rock, or whatever. Amon is not like that at all. He essentially plays like being a very fragile creature who hides behind shields. Amon's proper shield management is a very interesting mechanic, making him a very finesse and tactician-esque juggernaut. Again, keeping to Trials' theme of having very mindful and tactician-oriented characters. Amon is gonna be one of my favorite characters in this set. and I highly recommend them for characters who like very interesting finesse-related juggernauts, much like Eligor from Devastation. And that pretty much does it for this BattleCON Trials of Indine's character preview, featuring Amon, the Containment Specialist, sponsored by Level 99 Games. If you like this character's design, like his game plan, or just want to know more about the other characters, I highly recommend checking the description box below for the link to the Level 99 Games BattleCON Trials of Indine's Kickstarter. If you don't want to do that, you can of course simply click this annotation. Amon is a very interesting fighter, and I really think his game plan of being a defensive bastion is very unique and very interesting. So if you want to know more about him, I really recommend clicking those links. Without much else to say, thanks for watching, and good night!